What's up, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for joining me today. Today's video, we're gonna do some pork spare ribs on the Weber kettle. But I'm doing this video because I want to showcase this glaze that I got from Smoking Wizards. Now, I've used their products before, and their products are amazing. This original glaze smoked is a product that isn't out yet, but Vincent, the owner, gave me a bottle to try out, and we're gonna try these on some ribs. Right out of the bottle, this sauce is freaking amazing. What I'm being told is that a lot of cooks are using this in competitions on ribs, brisket, and it's killing the game. So we're gonna try it out, and I'm really excited because I love the products. Now this one is not out yet, but it should be out in the next week. I think it might be out this coming weekend. So by the time you see this video, it may already be out. But we're gonna try this out on some ribs. We're gonna get the ribs trimmed up, seasoned up on the Weber kettle, and that video is coming up next. All right, so I got the rack ribs here. Just over 4.5 pounds. I'm gonna do a little trimming. This flap at the bottom is gonna burn up. It's useless. So I like to just take a little bit of that off. And I'm gonna, any of this flat meat, remove that. I am not going to remove the membrane bar. I am going to score it. So, there's a lot of, or big chunks of fat here, so I'm just gonna cut that off, which is gonna remove some of the membrane, but I'm not focused on trying to remove the membrane. It's more so getting these, like, see that fat, thick piece of fat here on the bottom. So I want to get rid of that. And then I'm just gonna score what's left. And as it cooks, that membrane will shrink up and it won't feel chewy. So let's see, we're gonna take out this breastbone here. Just come right inside that bone. I'm using one of my, if you're wondering, one of my Dalstrong knives. I love these Dalstrong knives. You can actually season this up and cook it. It's got some meat on there, but this rack is gonna be enough, so I'm not gonna do that. There's this chunk of fat on this last rib. So in fact, I'm just gonna cut that last rib off. When you remove that fat, it's really thin. There isn't any meat there anyway. And the last thing I'm gonna do is just kind of round it off. Right here, your rib tips, but you can see the edge, how flaky it is, so, or how jagged it is. So I'm just gonna come down here and just kind of square it off, even it up a little bit. And that's it. To me, this rack is fine. It's the back. That's the front. So we'll get some of the ribs, and then we'll get part of the rib tips. So that's the trim. To season, I am going to just add a little bit of W sauce, some Worcestershire as my binder. You can use water, you can use whatever you want. This is just what I have on hand. So you want to use mustard, use mustard. Your call. So the first layer that I'm gonna put on here is this Blues Hog Sweet and Savory. If you have not tried this, man, this is really good stuff. Great on pork. I love using it on ribs, pork butt, anything pork really. And we are gonna cook these on my Weber kettle. I actually have that fired up. It should be ready to go. So that's gonna be the first layer, and I'm gonna come back with Brother Bill's Texas rib grind. If you have not tried this, you definitely need to check it out. I will leave a link below where you can find both of these. This is gonna add those black pepper flakes, and I think it has a little smokiness to it. Pop that in, flip it over, do the other side, and then we'll let it sit for just a bit, let the rub sweat in, and then we'll get them on the pit. Do that here. The sweet and savory also is gonna give these ribs a really nice color. But man, it is just a really, really good rub. So there's that. Come back with the Texas rib grind. Now this one I don't go as heavy with. But you'll see it's gonna leave these black pepper flakes on here once these ribs are cooked. And just make them look pretty. So that's gonna do it. Pat that in, don't rub it in, or just let it set. So I'm gonna go check on the fire, and then we'll get these on in about 10-15 minutes. All right, so the ribs have sweated in, as you can tell. Got some really nice color. I am running B&B lump and briquettes, and the wood chunks are hickory. So I'm gonna try to keep this around 275. Bottom vents will be halfway open, top vents will be halfway open, and you know, we'll just see how long it takes. I did, when I put them on here, I put the rib tips to the left away from the fire. There isn't very much fat in the rib tips, so those can dry out a whole lot quicker. So I try to keep them a little further away from the heat, but that's what the ribs look like once they've sweated in. And we'll check back probably in about an hour, see how they're doing. All right, so we're an hour in. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's starting to dry up a little bit. Still a little bit of wetness, or a little bit of moisture. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. I'm just using some Pam. Just add a little bit of moisture since I'm out of duck fat. All right, so we're gonna take it off these ribs. Oh yeah, so I did flip them over. After the last clip, about 20 minutes later, I came back and flipped them upside down. You can tell, look at that liquid, that moisture and fat that's kind of building up there. That's good. So got some nice color on the back. I'm gonna take these and just flip them right back over. Man, these ribs are looking nice. Look at that. Then we can go ahead and hit them with a little bit of more of that Pam. So that's that. We'll let it go for, I don't know, I'm gonna come back out. That bark is pretty much set, but I'm gonna let them go for about 30 minutes. Come out, wrap them. I'm not gonna put anything in the wrap. Maybe just a little bit of water to add some moisture. And then once they're done, we'll put them off, let them rest, and get them sauced up. This is what they're looking like so far. All right, so the ribs are done. These actually took about 4.5 hours to cook. What time did I put them on? No, 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours to cook. When I wrapped them, all I did was just put a little bit of water in the wrap just to add some steam and some moisture. That's it. I didn't put any butter, brown sugar, anything like that. So we're gonna take this Smoking Wizard's Original Glaze smoke. Man, this stuff is amazing out of the bottle. I can't wait to try it on these ribs. Let me take that off. So we're gonna take this and put a light coat in. So this is it's a glaze, but it's kind of a thick glaze, so It can act as a sauce also. Oh man, it's got some nice color already. Maybe I can get a better look outside in the sun, but I'm gonna do that there. Good gosh almighty, they look beautiful. And that's it. I am going to take these back outside on the Weber kettle, just like this with the full boat, and let the sauce set for about 6 or 7 minutes. I'll bring them inside, we'll take a look at them, get them cut up, and give them a taste. All right, so that sauce is set. That's what they look like. Beautiful, beautiful color coming from the Blues Hog, sweet and savory, and then that glaze. Man, look at that. They look good. Yum. Let's cut them up and give them a taste. All right, so here they are cut up. Man, they look nice. That's that Wizard, Smoking Wizard, original glaze smoked. Man, I cannot wait to taste these because they smell amazing. Let's give these a shot. All right, I got a feeling this is gonna be really good. Yeah. Nice smoke ring, we can pick that up. Nice smoke ring. Beautiful color. Look at that color on those ribs. Let's give it a bite. Oh, damn. My mouth is all dirty. Holy cow. All right. I don't say this too often, but I'm going to tell you this, and this is with a caveat that while I got that bottle of sauce for free, Vincent, the owner of the company, doesn't even know I'm making a video, never asked. I don't even know if he knows I have a YouTube channel. So this is not a biased opinion, but this is probably one of the best ribs I've ever made. Definitely the best rib I've ever made at home. This is without a doubt a rib that I would make and turn in a competition any day. Good gosh almighty. Damn it. That sweet and savory from Blues Hog with that glaze. Wow. Beautiful color, nice and sweet. Damn it, boy. That's good. Anyway, this glaze has not, give me a quick second. Sorry about that. This glaze has not come out yet. I did see Vincent put a post up a few days ago where he's looking at about 2 or 3 weeks for it to come out. He finally got all the paperwork back for it. So it will be out soon. I will leave a link below to where you can find some at. I don't receive anything for it at all, but you guys know that if I find something that I really, really like, I like to pass it on to you guys. And this glaze, I'm gonna make a brisket with this glaze just by itself on top of it, which I'm hearing on brisket, it goes excellent, and I can see why. So anyway, all the links below for the rub that I use, the glaze, if you're interested in the Dalstrong products, all my knives are Dalstrong. I love the Dalstrong. There'll be a link below you can click on. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I think the next one you're really gonna enjoy. I'm gonna take a little trip out west, visit somebody you guys will know. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will see you on the next one. Take care.